conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get us going here. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. Got a wide receiver here, Kirk, coming off a career performance last game. He was really unstoppable, bouncing around all week, looking to build on that and do even better this time.
Yeah, I think last week the thing that stood out when you looked at the film was he had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and he made that defense really pay for it. Now it's a new week, new challenge. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I don't leave this guy alone coming off of the game that he had last week. Let's see how they defend him and how this offense can respond.
Running back with the football. They stop him right at the 24. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. To the air, it's Simpson. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go on 4th down. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a 4th down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big off.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with
looking deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And that's 3rd down. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown. Tied.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
They'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's in the clear. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. And the Gamecocks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking for a gap. It's Washington. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Time for just one more play here in the first quarter. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That'll be a sack. The defense has the last word here in this period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. As we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Gamecocks bring their punt team onto the field. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding the
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll run it here. And it'll be Smarter right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. It's a quick grab. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And here's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. To throw, it's Sellers. The receiver grabs it. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gamecocks with first and 10 here. Testing the right side here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And
breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. And the Gamecocks will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. That's a second and goal play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He'll ride the back again here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. There's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Alabama. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Fire to the right side, complete. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Wants to throw it. The sure hands. It's Bennett. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. To throw, it's Sellers. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Moves out of the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass complete on a crosser. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So with just seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to tie things up at the break. And it's blocked. The kick was low. And the defense scoops it up. It's a live ball, remember. One more play before they head to the locker room. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation, here's an inside handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Looking for some space. It's Miller. And tackled after a small pickup there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Grab down the middle. It's Horton. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid game there in first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This could be a turning point in this football game. Defense does a good job. It's third down. They got to get after this quarterback, and instead, he pulls it down and picks up big yards for a first down. Kind of feel the momentum flipping here.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Running back grabs it on a screen. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Throws it to the right. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
That one moves the ball across the 40. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The punt team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And they begin the drive here, set up at the 30. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with the defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive moving. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Here's a throw underneath to the back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Who got it? The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They'll give it to the back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grinding away with a running game. Now here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter. not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
He's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's second down. In the red area, it's Miller. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They wasted opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Dropping back, it's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep throw. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.